People, welcome back to Politics Watch, the People's Channel. This is Sir P. Now, the lady you're looking at on your screen right now is none other than the current Minister of Culture and Youth, Olivia Babsy Grange. Now, Babsy, yes, Babsy with the nice big pretty smile, has been in politics a very long time. Matter of fact, she stretched right back to, if I'm not mistaken, I think Babsy is in politics since the 70s, or at least definitely the 80s, right? Olivia Babsy Grange is considered one of the real big women of Jamaica. A lot of people rate her highly, and I don't know her personally. She could be a nice woman, she could be a Teggy Rig, I don't know, it's irrelevant to me. But today, we're going to call Olivia Babsy Grange to the front of the congregation, because Olivia Babsy Grange has a skeleton in her closet that the Jamaican media refuse to dig up. Babsy Grange, when people talk about an elephant in the room, there is an elephant in the room with Babsy Grange that people continue to dismiss. And just like with the Skengdan video, enough old PNP get them feelings hurt, I suspect some Labour rights should get their feelings hurt for this video. So just an early warning, you probably want to unsubscribe if you did unsubscribe already. And if you're new to the channel, you probably want to click away. See, the skeletons or the elephants in the room for Babsy Grange, the two main ones are the name of two men, actually. Who are these two men? The first man is the old Don for one other, who was named Oliver Bubba Smith. Right? That's the first skeleton. The second skeleton is another Don, former Don from one other, called Andrew Bunman Hope. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, okay, but what these two 90 octanes have to do with Babsy Grange, and why we are talking about this now? We're talking about this now because Babsy Grange is still a current minister in the current government. See, both of these men were Dons from Spanish Town. They were both leaders of the One Order crew, which, as we all know, is aligned with the JLP. Klansman is the PNP gang, and One Order is the JLP version. Now, the first one to drop out was Oliver Bubba Smith. And when Bubba dropped out, we get to understand that the vehicle that he was in was registered to none other than Babsy Grange. Right? This high profile 90 octane was traveling around a vehicle that was registered to Babsy Grange. Now, the last time I checked, you don't register a vehicle for any and everybody. As a matter of fact, there are friends out there who will not register a vehicle for them friend in their name. There are real friends out there who will not register a vehicle for them friend. But Babsy Grange registered a vehicle for Bubba. So we said, okay, gear this one. I think Bubba dropped out in 2004. But incredibly, within 2 years, the next Don, the man who took over, or the man who came after Bubba, Andrew Bunman Hope got shelled down in a car under mysterious circumstances. To this day, there are a lot of theories as to who actually mashed him up. Some people say it was off-duty police. Some people say it was Klansman. Some people say it was one other man who find out say Bunman go mash works and the money that he declared was lower than the real amount. Right, so essentially he shortchanged him so then come back, come mash him up. There are all kind of theories as to how Bunman or who get rid of Bunman. At the end of the day, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Because you see, Andrew Bunman Hope is not a politician. Bubba was not a politician. These men did not serve. These men did not swear an oath to serve the people and uphold justice. These men were 90 octanes doing what they do. However way them want drop out, I feel them problem not. The key person here is Bobsy Grange. And how, after finding out that Bubba's car was registered in Bobsy Grange's name, it turns out that Bunman's car was also registered in Bobsy's name. So that's two done within 2 years. Bobsy Grange was questioned about this, but nothing come out of it. Because of course this is Jamaica. There are very few countries where a senior politician can get caught up in a scandal like that, where they are registering cars for certified 90 octanes. And not only did nothing come out of it, but them end up still go live a long and prosperous political career, to the point where they're even current ministers in the current government. See, Bobsy Grange, further on down the years when people ask her again why she had this car registered in her name, Bobsy basically say, yo, listen, the garrison I come from. Right? I don't know what that means, because it's almost as if she's saying if you're coming from a certain place, you must be associated with criminals, right? Which is a ridiculous statement. I don't know where she come from have to do with that. You're either linked with criminal or you're not. Right? It's not like they were just hailing her back and forth. You had the car registered in your name. So there's clearly a close relationship. Right? Bobsy Grange went on to state, oh, she and Bunman come from far and she don't see him as a criminal. The person who she told that had to literally go into details as to what a criminal is. Bobsy Grange uttered out of her own mouth that she don't see Bunman as a criminal. Anybody from Spanish Town, any viewer or subscriber I have from Spanish Town, please jump in the comment section and tell people who Bunman was. Bunman was one of the most ruthless than Spanish Town ever seen. If Bunman is not considered a criminal, nobody in Jamaica is a criminal. If Bunman is not a criminal, nobody in Jamaica can be considered a criminal. Bunman was one of the most dangerous youths from Spanish Town. And this was a time when Spanish Town did hot like hell. People are dropping out left, right and center. Klansman and one other at it. One other at it amongst themselves. Place was scorching hot. In time the youths are missed school for days. And Olivia Bobsy Grange uttered out of her own. She don't see him as a criminal. She don't find him young. That's our current Minister of Youth and Culture. Hey, this is public information. I'm not making up any things here. Just like with this Kenyan video, when I quoted from an article, enough man run in, ball justice. I know some people are going to run in and ball justice for Bobsy, when everything I said is public knowledge out there. But that's how these things go. Part of the job. But it is amazing that not only has Bobsy Grange never publicly explained to the Jamaican people what going on with Bunman. And let me tell you something, people. To the extent that's how close Babsy and Bunman was. There was an incident where there was a big rally, some kind of meeting they go on at Spanish Town between the various click them. And on the way back, the convoy that Babsy Grange was travelling in, man him wet it up. And I'm not talking with water. Somebody who was travelling close to Babsy lost their life that day. You know who was also in the car with Babsy Grange that day? Andrew Bunman Hope. Spanish Town people will tell you. So Bunman operated like Babsy Grange's bodyguard. Hey, ask Spanish Town people though, since, cause some people act like I come on here and just make things up. So talk to Spanish Town people. Make Babsy Grange tell you why she was travelling in a car with the leader of one another. Why she had such a close relationship with him. Why he was satelliting as her bodyguard when politicians can get bodyguard. But she chose him. We're still waiting in a Babsy. We need to know what's going on with Bubba and Bunman. Or is it that you don't think you have to give the people an explanation? Then again, why would you? You've got this far without having to be accountable. Clearly accountability is something that doesn't matter election time. There are a lot of countries in this world where if a politician get catch registering a car for a certified 9th octane, the very next day they have to hand in their resignation and we'll never hear from them again. But Jamaica is not one of those countries. So, Babsy, big up yourself. I'm sure you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're now a minister. I guess if you haven't had to explain to the people before, why start now? But I just need the Jamaican people to realize the kind of system that we live in. Where even when they get catch red-handed on paper, on a paper trail, nothing come out of it. Oh well. I guess that's how the thing go, as people say. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment and share the video. Until next time, when the next politician end up on the cutting board. Big up.